what we are doing in the Open Eyes class is something, we are reaching for a state called Bhairava Mudra. A mudra is like an attitude. And we have an attitude when we sit down to meditate, which we hope to bring into our entire life. And it's an attitude of seeing outside, but actually looking inside. So and this happens in meditation class, when you look and you relax and you get these things in the mind, yes, but when you go deeper than that, suddenly, you are really looking inside yourself, and this inner space opens up, and the energy flow is more. And it's within you, and it's between us, and it takes over the whole space. The more open a person is, and the more experienced a person is with the basic practice that we are doing, the more that space is open, the more that person is able to hold that space open for someone else. Open for him or herself first, and then for someone else to share it. Well, it's very powerful, no matter who sits together and keeps their mouth shut for a period of time. And just that eye contact, it invites an opening into that deeper energy flow in space. But it also brings out to the surface deeper issues, and the mind, starts kicking in. And often, while you're sitting there like that, the mental activity kicks in, and that's natural. But part of the practice is that whenever anything that the mind does, try to start to use it as a kick-off point for deeper practice, instead of something to be defeated by, or think of it as a problem. Let's say your mind says, "Oh no, I'm not good enough. I'm not strong enough. I'm not this enough. My life is bad to me. Something is wrong." But the mind has all kinds of stuff that it wants to defeat us with. But the minute you kick into that, notice it and say, "Oh, okay. Here's a good thing to grab a hold of and use as a way of deepening my practice." Because before every thought and after every thought, what is there? But what I'm driving at is that there's a silence, isn't there? Mm-hmm. Just like in a piece of music, there is silence between the notes. Mm-hmm. So when you hear the mind, say, well, what is the silence behind that thought? Grab the silence instead of the thought. And then in that silence, take a breath and go into it and enjoy that silence. Mm-hmm. The mind has to keep doing its thing, so use it instead of letting it be distracting. I was sitting here in the class, and I suddenly had this real strong feeling. Here we are, you're sitting on this tiny little ball in space, and we are going into that silence, which is the source of all of this planet, all of this vastness. It's just mind-boggling. And it's beautiful. We're sitting here on this planet. This great expanse, and you feel that same thing inside yourself. And there is oneness, it's not just a theory. There really is that oneness. But in order to feel the oneness, we have to shut up. In terms of, not being sucked into the mind and all the games it wants to play. Mm-hmm. And when it plays games, we also don't have to be guilty. We just say, oh well, oh there's a game again. That's, you know, we can teach ourselves to, whatever it is doing, pull ourselves back, use it as a kickoff point into that deeper silence.